Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma Freestyles and this is the only channel where we talk about beauty and everything beauty related. So in today's video I'm gonna be glamming up with all of you, so make sure you tune in from the beginning to the end because you're gonna love it and you're gonna learn so much. The first thing that I'm doing is I'm going ahead to brush my eyebrows and make sure that they line in place. So when you line your brows, they give you the shape that you want to, just line them. Okay, and then I'm going with my eye pencil, drawing a line from here to the end. I'm gonna use to the end like this, until you reach the very end. And then on the upper side I'm going to begin from somewhere here. So don't begin from the same place that you started on the lower side of the brow. So I'm going to just do that, and then I'm going to do the after you're done with that part, you're going to just comb your hair like this. Comb it, comb so that it gives you space. And then I'm gonna fill from the back to the front like this. So you're gonna have to fill the spaces that are just left by. And then make sure like when you're filling, you don't like fill too much. Okay, it's so that your eyebrows look as natural as possible. Okay, I'm going to do that to the other eye too, and yeah, that is exactly how it's done. So don't worry about any part getting messy at this point because we're gonna clean everything and your eyebrows will come out popping and looking so good. Ahead with my concealer, and I want to fill in from below like this, so that your eyebrows pop and look natural. So you're gonna have to follow that line. Okay, just fill and make sure after you fill, you like brush it down. You brush it down so that the line just looks straight. And then I'm coming ahead on the beginning like this. Then I'm going ahead with the same concealer to just fill the lower side, and then I use my hand to fill this part because I tend to see like the brush for me wastes a lot of time there. So just have to, and on the upper part, do not use a concealer, use a foundation that is the shade that is in a shade that is a bit darker than the concealer. So I'm going ahead to just shape this up to the end. End up looking so nice. You look at that eyebrow, it just bubble. There's a trick that I wanna teach you guys. Make sure that you put a base of some concealer on the eyebrow part, so that, I'm sorry I missed here, but yeah, put some concealer on the eye before you start. The concealer acts as a base for your eyeshadow, and it just works like magic. Believe me, it works like magic. Your eyebrows will, not your eyebrows, your eyeshadow will come. This eyeshadow, I'm only doing nude colors, so I'm feeling from the behind. And don't put too much eyeshadow, it's gonna mess you up. If you put too much, it's gonna look so messy. So make sure you put enough, not so little, but enough. Make sure you put enough eyeshadow this side. And then I'm going ahead to do the same thing to the other side. And then because I want nobody should going to put a little bit of a concealer to just make sure that the color that I'm going to put here for the cut and crease area just pops. Okay, you're gonna put a little bit of concealer here, okay, like I've done front part of the eye here. So the secret is just tapping, tap. Okay, you just have to tap and it it will come out looking so good, so good, so cute. Okay, then I'm putting a little bit of the eyeshadow at a time on this side to just fill here and combine the two colors so that nobody sees the separation between this color and this other one. So like this, you just have to do like this, you know, just brush like you're brushing it off. Okay, yeah, and the colors are just going to, you know, mix, yeah, like that, and they just blend so well. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on this other side of the eye. Yeah, and then coming back to fill the line up to the front. I am going with my eyeliner to just fill this waterline part. Okay, don't take too much eyeliner, it doesn't mess you up. You have to be very careful. So I'm going with the liquid watery eyeliner. Since my face is a little bit oily, I just put some little powder on the face before I start, you know, putting foundation, so that I make sure it stays like, you know, the whole time. So I have to just do it. But okay. Yeah, I want my face to pop, you know. I want my face to, you know, pop and look natural as possible. And then I'm going ahead to put a little bit of foundation on my skin. Don't put so much because it's gonna, you know, the foundation tends to be dewy after some you know, sometimes some few minutes. So when you start on one part, you must feel before you put foundation on the rest of the other side. So I'm going to do this, you know, and then make sure you put the foundation on the cheek area, and then I'm going to, you know, add some little bit more, so that, you know, the secret is just tapping, as you can see me tapping. So I'm gonna do this to the rest of my face. You have to be very careful not to put too much because it's gonna make you look unnatural, you know. So I'm gonna put up the powder. I do not use the concealer because it messes my powder. I don't know why, but this is my way of doing it. But sometimes you may use your concealer before, you know, and then you have to make sure that your ears do not look so dark. So you have to like brush and little bit them to brush them off. I'm going with the powder, and I'm going to fill the whole face before I come to you. The powder part, and you're gonna have to, you know, tap like the whole skin until it looks uniform, until it's uniform and perfect how you love it. So I'm gonna do every part of the face. So I'm going ahead with some white powder to just fill this part, and because I want my eyes to look a little bit poppy, as in they, you know, pop a little bit here. So I'm going to use a white powder, and I'm going to remove any excess, and I'm going to do that to the other part of the eye. And there's a way it makes this part look, it just looks so good. And then I'm going to do this other part of the, and make sure that I put a little bit of a darker shade of a powder so that I don't look so white. Okay, you're gonna have to put a very, you know, after you've lined it, you're going to do a red shade.